This is what I'm gonna wear. And I think especially the glazing part I find very satisfying. This top one is, oh my gosh, hi guys. It's been a really long time. Literally haven't felt like vlogging at all. I was just watching a vlog before and I was like, I need to start vlogging again because it's so fun to watch. I'm actually having kind of a hard day. So if I feel like vlogging today, then it really needs to be vlogged. It's actually like almost the end of the day. I think it's almost 4 o'clock. But what we're going to do is just finish off a little bit of the work that I was working on with glazing. And then we're going to do like a mini get ready together because I'm heading out to dinner tonight with my husband. And I'm hoping to take a couple pictures of some clothing that I've recently received on Contra, which is like where you receive products for free to photograph them. But yeah, I don't feel like a long intro is needed. I feel like we just need to catch up, you know, and I've got a microphone now. Like, who is she? Who is she? Hopefully this is an okay angle. But basically the reason why it's been such a hard day today mainly is hormonal. But also I had a restock yesterday on my website and it just didn't go as well as I'd hoped. And I think recently I'm just feeling really defeated as an artist and small business owner, which is like, it really does happen like probably every, I don't know, 6 months. I'll just want to completely quit because it's so hard. And I think as well, it's really hard for people to understand if they actually haven't done an endeavor into business like this, because it is just such like it is kind of a unique experience. Like you work really, really hard, but oftentimes you don't really get to see much of the success, especially like not in the first couple of years, which is sort of where I'm at because I've moved a bunch. I've only been back in New Zealand for like 2 years, I think. So who knows? Like, I'm kind of, I don't know if I'm being dramatic, but I'm kind of in a phase where like I'm totally ready to lie down the ceramics or maybe make it more of a part-time thing, because I do feel like there's something else that is going to come into my life and I don't know what that is yet, but I feel like God has really spoken to me that something's going to shift. I have a feeling I have been getting a lot of opportunities with like modeling and content stuff, which has been really cool. So maybe it's that. Anyway, I'm kind of prepping for the busy season, hoping that I can still survive until then. These pretzel mugs have been really popular and I'm really proud of them. This one, I think I'm just going to do some like red hearts on because I just think it'd be a cute combination. But yeah, that's sort of like what's going on with me right now in this moment. And who knows how I'll feel by the time I'm even editing this, honestly. I think one of the parts that people don't really see about ceramics is how much glaze has to be layered on top of for these type of designs, because they're quite poppy and vibrant, and the design is quite stylized rather than being like an overall color. Everything needs to be layered like 3 times. And most people don't realize like I spend probably about 4 hours per mug on the whole process, which is pretty nuts. And I think that's another reason why I haven't really been able to grow my business that much, because it's just really difficult to scale this type of thing. But also I love it. This is just like a glob of glaze that will dry down. Got my new stamp on the bottom. You can't really see on that one. So cute though. On this one, I put, I hope you know how much I need you. And yes, I did have to Google pretzel puns, but I didn't steal this directly. I just used the need pun. Now that I think of it, I actually do have a little bit going on for the rest of the week. So I think I'll just make this like a half weekly vlog. So it's not, right now it's Thursday. Tomorrow, meeting up with a friend for coffee, and then Saturday I'm working at an event for Bonnie, which is a New Zealand-based gradual tanning brand that I actually did the launch shoot with. And through that, Mary and I just sort of became friends and contacts, and she needed some help actually running the event. So I decided I would help her with that. I did actually have a shoot planned for Saturday morning, but that has been postponed, which is totally fine. I probably needed a little bit of like something to be cancelled, honestly. I've just been in this terrible habit of booking myself out for like 2 or 3 weeks in advance. And like sometimes you just don't know how you're going to feel. Like this week, I feel so tired. I mean, I can guess it with like my period, but I literally just forget. I forget that I'm not Superwoman and that I'm literally human and that I can't say yes to everything. So I have already done a little bit of makeup today. I just sort of did blush, bronzer, brows. Yeah, that's basically it. So I'm just going to top up on what needs to be topped up. I have to say, I've been loving this NARS, the multiple blush. My friend got 2 in PR, and so she had double ups and she gave it to me, and I'm loving it. To do a little swatch, this is the shade Dolce Vita. I do believe these are like a holiday sort of like collection that you buy in a pack. I just hate NARS's names. I don't want to say that out loud. This top one is Dolce Vita, and this bottom one is that. But the colors are freaking amazing. I will take a video of this in the sunlight because you can kind of see that there is a tiny bit of shimmer in this one here. But they last really well, which is so nice. Okay, let us see what needs to be done. You know, something I'm really loving at the moment is not wearing any concealer, because concealer to me is like the thing that shows you're wearing makeup the most, on my skin anyway. Like I just find it hardly ever stays good, even if it does look good when you first put it on. What I'm going to do is add a little bit more of this NARS, the multiple in Dolce Vita. I'm just taking my Makeup by Mario F4 brush, which everyone loves, and for good reason. This stuff packs a punch, and it lasts quite well. I feel like I've got a little bit of patchiness here, so I'm just going to slightly remedy that. I'd love to find a lovely cream bronzer again. I have to show you guys the state of the one I've been using. This is wound all the way up, like there's nothing left, but she's just, so stunning. I might try and get a tiny bit more out of her. I freaking love this NYX angled brush. I just feel like NYX does the best affordable brushes. Just grabbing a tiny bit of this. This is Westman Atelier's Contour Stick and Biscuit. Truly don't even know if anything's really coming off at this point. Gonna layer on top a little bit of powder. This is a blush color. It looks very bronzery, but It is a blush. I just like to stamp that closer to the outside of my cheeks, and then this light pink I sort of put on the apples. So good. Okay, how are the brows looking? Surprisingly, not too bad. Let me just pop in a tiny bit more clear gel. I think my lids need a little bit of definition. So I'm just going to take this powder blush and put this shade kind of all over and sort of drag it up, almost as like a little contour. I feel like the most important thing with makeup is just having a light hand and knowing what you want to achieve, instead of just slapping things on where you see other people put it. I feel like it's like looking at your face, knowing your face, and knowing what works, what doesn't work. For me, I can't put concealer under my eyes. It just looks crusty, dusty, no matter what I do. Gonna recurl my lashes. Personally, I just see with mascara when I wear it. I just can't stop thinking about how I'm gonna have to take it off later. It is so pretty. It makes such a difference to the eyes, but I find curling my lashes to be sufficient. I also feel like just curling them with nothing on them actually makes them stay like this for longer. When I put mascara on them, they kind of drop. Looks good to me. Just gonna go over everything with a bigger brush just to make sure it's blended. I love makeup. I love makeup. It's just fun. It's like painting your face and then you look good afterwards. Like, what? Much better lighting. So the Dolce Vita is on my cheeks. I do feel like I have slight patchiness right here that I'll try fix. These are the colors. Highly recommend. Also, I like that you can get them in minis, because then you can sort of try out which colors you like, and you can also split them up with your friends. Like, keep one for yourself, gift two. I don't know, I'll try and link it if I can find it. But I am going to try and blend whatever is sort of going on here. Ski mask vibes. Sometimes it's just like a little patch on my cheek that won't blend. And it sometimes looks worse on camera. Okay, cute guys, she's cute. Also, I bought this painting yesterday and I really love it. Okay guys, I'm not gonna lie, this was such a struggle to get on. If you are someone with hips and a butt, recommend sizing up. This is my usual size, which is a large. And honestly though, like once they're on, they're so cute. Like I really love these pants. They're from Commonplace, which is a New Zealand based brand. I have paired it with this Jerf Avenue singlet. And I think I'm also going to wear a shrug with it. Hopefully I'll insert some photos. And I'm also going to style it with one of my ceramic necklaces that's coming out soon, which is a collaboration. This is what I'm going to wear. I'm going to put a black shrug over my arms and go. This is probably the worst lighting in existence, but this is my little outfit to quickly go and get coffee. It's Saturday. Just wearing my H&M trench, this really cute Commonplace rugby polo, some vintage Running Bear Pumas, and my Art Press Studios bag. So I actually didn't vlog at all yesterday because it ended up just being one of those days and a lot of my plans got cancelled. So now I'm just grabbing a quick coffee. It's Saturday. I have the Bonnie event tonight, which I'm working at. Basically, I'm going to like greet people, giving out goodie bags, and helping Mary just have the event go really smoothly. But yeah, I am feeling exhausted. Tomorrow will probably just be church and maybe going to the beach afterwards, but for now I just want to keep it nice and chill because next week is Fashion Festival, which is like Christchurch Fashion Week, and I'm going to be walking in a show for that, potentially going to a PR lunch, which I'm so excited about, but I really need to rest up before that busy week. I don't know if I'll extend this vlog or do a separate one. Maybe I'll do a separate one for Fashion Week. It's literally 3 days, so it's not a week at all. I'm going to enjoy my coffee, maybe read some of my Bible, and then stroll on home soon, I reckon. Just finished having some lunch and I've sort of just been working on these little figurines that I do. I knew I couldn't do too much before the event tonight, and now I'm just going to work on some Christmas decorations, which is really exciting. It's November 1st today, and I've got heaps of Christmas markets coming up, so I thought I better get started on these. Luckily, because they're a bit thinner, they dry quite fast. Just trying to turn this around. Every year, like November, December just comes so quickly. I always hand cut my Christmas decorations because I really like them being unique and just something like a little bit different. I actually think I need to look at the drawings that I did because I've been trying to like be cool and talk, but I actually need to focus. Okay, that's a little bit better. I've got my shapes now. I kind of have to visualize the design before I even cut them out so that I've got the right shape. This is going to be like a little Santa head. These ones are snowmen. These ones are cats. Gingerbread men, houses, and strawberries. I do these every single year, and I just really look forward to making them, honestly. They're really fun. And I think especially the glazing part I find very satisfying, but this is also super satisfying. Hey guys, I'm all cozy. It's Sunday evening and the event last night went really well. I only managed to take a couple of clips because it was really busy. And yeah, but I will insert some photos to sort of fill in the gaps. And then this morning was just church, and I've just been like resting and cleaning for the rest of the day. And I think I'm actually going to leave the vlog here because I want to start doing more shorter vlogs maybe. But please let me know what you thought of this video. I would love to hear from you. And next week is Christchurch Fashion Week, which is so exciting. So definitely subscribe and stay tuned for that video. I'm hoping to really commit to the bit and get lots of good behind the scenes for you guys. Follow me on Instagram as well because I post a lot on there. And there's also going to be a lot of exciting stuff happening there soon with the release of some accessories. So, yeah, thank you so much. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.